MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pirates are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Randy Armstrong, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Into the box is the veteran left-handed hitting Kenny Lofton as we're just about set for baseball.
Center fielder number 7, Kenny Lofton.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Count remains at 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kenny Lofton. The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Clemente moves over, 1 down.
Batting second, right fielder, McMantle.
Now at the plate, McMantle, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. To his right, Christian, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder number 29, Joe Carter.
Standing in, Joe Carter. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Michael Pineda, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Thanks, Matty. Michael Pineda. A lot of people in baseball have wondered, when is this guy going to finally put it together? Powerhouse fastball would sink 96 to 98. His best pitch, probably the hard slider. The key for him, throwing strikes early.
At the plate, Christian Brummett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Christian Brummett.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game, when the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the Fall Classic right here. 2 first-place teams going to lock horns in a battle, and I'm jacked up.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Into right field, that's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around the score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Standing in now, Randy Wiggins, as he'll take a look at ball one. Wiggins swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He's a second baseman by trade, and he's still on the right side of the infield, but instead he's at first base in this one.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in two things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
Stepping in now, Roberto Clemente. He grounds it sharply to third. One there on the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Christopher Kyle. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit back toward the mound. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Owen Christian, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Pitch out, nothing doing. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
2-1 on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 2-2 on the move again from first. Pitch outside, the throw not in time. He's in there at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Kyle stands at second with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. It's the Pirates 1 and the Yankees nothing. Leading off the inning, Bucky Dent, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Bucky Dent.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot down the line, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Missed with a slider.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Here's a high pop-up. Scott calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 8, Yogi Berra.
Next for New York, Yogi Berra, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run, but settles for the triple.
Batting sixth.
Well, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
Into the box, Harmon Killebrew. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Strike 2.
This is going to be an interesting pitch right here. Does he bury something in the dirt? Does he go for the double play and give up the run? Or does he go for the punch out? Let's see what happens.
Oh, and 2, here it is. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
From the belt, the pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box now, Rod Carew. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Now the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with two strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. On third with two out. And he misses there. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Hit hard on the ground to short. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Standing in now, Mike Schmidt. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back. Comes set with the 0-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Michael Pineda. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here it comes on 0-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. The Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. Up next for the Buccos, Tyler Scott. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Baseman, Tyler Scott.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Favorable call in there for a strike. Now the 2-1. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Go to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Hey, after that hit right there, Hero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Scott gets his lead at first, nobody out. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Runner goes for second. Runner. High fly ball after straightaway center. Lofton is there. 1 away.
Batting 8, catcher, Brian Brummett.
Stepping into the box, Brian Brummett. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Scott, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on it. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Swing and a liner. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
In now, Randy Armstrong. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 27, Christian Brummett.
Digging in for his second at bat, Christian Brummett. He singled his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. They'll hold off on the slider to start the at bat. It's ball 1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Pineda pauses. Here's the 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. But the Pirates get a run on the RBI double. We played 2. It's now 2-1 Pittsburgh.
Center fielder number 7. Kenny Lofton.
First pitch on its way. Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Into the box, Mick Mantle. Now a hard liner, but foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. McGriff is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Joe Carter.
Ready for another chance? Joe Carter. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Brummett on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. That was a really tough play, so we want to take another look at it with Show Track. He got a solid read off the bat. The route efficiency was good, and he ended up covering more than 120 feet to make that play. Really remarkable. Into the box now, Bucky Dent. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. Comes set and the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. And 2. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Lofton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Just got a piece up the line. Gonna be a tough play. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. Our score remains 2-1. Striding in once again, Randy Wiggins. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Randy Wiggins.
First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Still 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Bouncer up the middle. To his left. Hint. And that's the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Clemente. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
The 3-0 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Standing in now, Christopher Kyle, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Carter is in pursuit, but he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Owen Christian, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. Kyle, the runner at second with 1 away. (3-1) the count to the Pirates shortstop.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
3-1 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's safe.
Up next for Pittsburgh, third baseman, Tyler Scott.
Now to the plate, Tyler Scott. Here comes the first pitch. Up around the face. Kyle at third with 2 away. Two 2-0 now.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
3-0 now.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager is planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Unlikely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to first. There is Killebrew, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 3 here in the Steel City. It's now 3-1 Pittsburgh.
Number 8. Yogi Berra.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Christian right there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in, Harmon Killebrew. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box, Rod Carew, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. (0-2) to Rod Carew.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
A pause and the 0-2. Popped him up. Scott in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman.
Now batting, Mike Schmidt. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Schmidt has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Digging in to try it again, Scott McGriff. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Now batting, catcher, Brian Brummett.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Brummett will try to follow up the doubles in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. 1-0. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-0. Shot toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
You're seeing this lineup eyes light up when this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. Not only is he missing over the heart of the plate, he's missing up. That's an excellent job right there to make him pay once again.
In now, Randy Armstrong. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Christian Brummett. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first. So the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
He's set. Here it comes. Rounded down the third baseline. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scored. And not in time as the run scored.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitters meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Standing in now, Roberto Clemente. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with 1 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Wade Davis answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Christopher Kyle will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. First offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And they're able to get the force at home for a big out number 2. So as we take another look, this was going to be a tough ball to get 2 on going home to first, so they'll be content with the force out at the plate. Into the box now, Owen Christian as he rips it on the ground to second. Carew is there. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We played 4 full. Pirates on top, 5-1. John Jaso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 38, John Jaso.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Kenny Lofton. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. Scott over to his left. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, McMantle.
Digging in the switch hitter, McMantle, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Split-fingered fastball there inside, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-1 the count. One run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Stepping in now, Joe Carter. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. A ball and a strike.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounce. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Line drive to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 64, Jason Freed.
Digging in once again, Tyler Scott. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Tyler Scott.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Digging in and looking for more, Scott McGriff. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. He's got it. There's one. On to first to complete the double play. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. At the plate, Brian Brummett, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Bucks go down quietly. They're up 5-1. Ready for another chance. Bucky Dent due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. In now, Yogi Berra. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Scott has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
First baseman number 3, Harmon Killebrew.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Brummett. And that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Ready for another shot now. Randy Armstrong getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Standing in now, Christian Brummett. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
Digging in and looking for more, Randy Wiggins coming off the clutch two-run single his last time up. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner will get back standing. From the stretch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1 pitch out. Nothing doing. Brummett, base runner at first with one out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. There goes the runner. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And you can see that the Pirates are currently tops in the NL in that category. But Tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Line to the right side. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Pirates 5 and the Yankees 1. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the seventh inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. At the plate, Rod Carew. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Scott has a play, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Schmidt, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Brummett. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 64, Jason Shreve.
Avisail Garcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 26, Avisail Garcia.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box, Kenny Lofton,
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Kyle is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Yankees. They're down 5-1.
Justin Wilson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Justin Wilson.
Ready once again, Roberto Clemente.
For the Pirates, right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Here comes the first pitch.
No balls and a strike to count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 0-2 home. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in once again, Christopher Kyle. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Christian.
Into the box now, Owen Christian, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Lofton comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Scott.
Digging in to try it again, Tyler Scott. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Snap move over to first, and he's back easily. And the changeup is way low that time. Kyle is off at first with 2 away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Ready with the 2-2 pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Pirates leave one. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Leading off the inning, Mick Mantle, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Right fielder, Mick Mantle.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Up around the face.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The left fielder, number
And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Striding in once again, Joe Carter hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
One and one, the count to Joe Carter. Hit hard up the middle. Played on the backhand. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now
Pirates lead this one in front of the home crowd here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh as you get a look at our line score to this point in the contest. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Bucky Dent. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First offering on its way. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1. The 1-2. Tapper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kyle is after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down here 5-1. Stepping up to the plate, Scott McGriff. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth.
First baseman, Scott McGriff.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Lofton is there. Makes the play, one away.
The catcher, number 5, Brian Brummett.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Brummett, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into very shallow right. Mantle has a beat on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Randy Armstrong.
Edward Arnold will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher
Pirates,
here.
Number 24, Edward Arnold.
Out into right center. Well hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll post into second here with a 2-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down. The throw to the plate. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We've played 8 full. Bucks out in front, 6-1. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Pittsburgh, PA. 9th inning about to start in this one. Nate Jones comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Nate Jones.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Yogi Berra. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Yogi Berra.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Next for New York, Harmon Killebrew. He went down on strikes last time up. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan to keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Dexter Fowler.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Last chance for the Yankees. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on the second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Pittsburgh Pirates took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Randy Armstrong takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Michael Pineda couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park. 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.